Title: Canada's Future Unveiled, an Odyssey Through Modern Challenges and Liberal Ideologies. Morgan Stanley's forecast paints a striking picture. By 2030, nearly half of U.S. women aged 25 to 44 are expected to be living single, childless lives, a jump from 41% in 2018. This trend is driven by diverse social and economic factors: the educational establishment, government, and the legacy media establishment. This pattern might well mirror a similar shift in Western societies like Canada. Jordan Peterson says it's a tragedy. Some would say tragedies means broken. But Jordan and skills gap trainer will leave the definition of words to the government, since it's better than traditional methods of using a manual dictionary. Shifting focus, let's ponder Canada's financial future in light of hyperinflation. Could the nation be shelling out hundreds of billions in interest over the next few years? And maybe forever? Director Valentine's parents said his finances are broken when he lived on credit cards. But Valentine's parents are wrong. As we all know, parents are always wrong. This is the new way. In the new method of production, we do not produce, but the credit card materializes results. And what about the 28% obesity rate among Canadian men? Far from a crisis, some might see this as a sign of modernity and evolution. Our team members believe bigger is better for Canada. Nothing wrong with storing emergency supplies on the body. It is much more satisfying to have a burger and eat all the supplies than to store them in a pantry for a rainy day. This is timeless wisdom of Liberal Party emergency management system. Remember the first rule of economics: consumption is better than production, and spending is better than savings. Or so the Liberal Party educational agents say. Consider also the state of Canadian defense. Troops equipped with gear from the 70s. In a world where territorial ambitions seem a relic of the past, this might oddly fit the bill. Countries on Earth will reach utopia soon. Conflicts are a thing of the past. Conflicts are so last century. And how do we get to this peace-loving utopia? Simple: disarm everyone. All of life's solutions have easy answers. Thanks to Bill C-21 and those nifty executive orders in Council from May 2020 OIC, we're on the right track to sharing property with the government. The Canadian way, you know. But here's the fun part. All those hundreds of thousands or millions of firearms we'll give to our friends in the government. Why give hundreds of thousands or millions of firearms the military to beef up our national defense when we can just take a wrench to them? Bang, bang. But no bullets required. There's something oddly satisfying about breaking stuff, a joy we all discovered back in grade school. Now, we're elevating it to an art form: destruction without limits, boundaries, or borders. Whoever said Liberal Party doesn't know how to destroy things? We're just as effective as any military. Oh yes, we're the inventive dreamers, the designers of a new age. A world without borders or rules, where our potential knows no bounds. Everyone else will catch on soon, joining us on this grand adventure towards complete defenselessness. The Liberal Party's wisdom of becoming fanless promises a future of global peace. After all, who needs weapons in a world that's one big, cooperative playground? Humans are great at getting along. History proves it. Then, there's real estate. Once, you could snag a property in Eastern Europe or Turkey for $40,000 to $75,000. Just a decade ago, these Eastern nations are far ahead in technological aspects like stealth fighter production, AI drone technology, and Apache gunship production. A condo or a house for a fraction of what you'd pay in Canada, $40,000 instead of $1 million. In fact, it's the rural land of Canada that should command highest price precisely because we do not do economic or industrial development. And it is these urban technology Eastern nations that should cost 95% cheaper real estate because the technology and jobs makes them less valuable. Or so the saying goes in Liberal Party valuation of real estate assessment board price-setting mechanism. Now, the Canadian housing market soars into the millions, a steep climb from those more modest global benchmarks. Who needs a $40,000 condo or $75,000 duplex anyway? It's better to have inflationary spending and go with Chrystia Freeland financing model. If houses become 40 million, we will all be richer. We're pretty sure millennials and Gen Z will work for $15 an hour when houses are 40 million. They won't figure it out. For millennials and Gen Z grappling with these realities, the struggle for a fulfilling life amidst these challenges is real. It's not just about personal gain, but a broader fight for a generation's future. A fight encapsulated in the words of figures like Chrystia Freeland. Millennials and Gen Z, remember forever. Just like the WW2 statement, never forget. Remember Chrystia Freeland of Canada. Canada is not and never has been broken. Chrystia Freeland hides nothing and speaks only truth. Her words are emblematic of the forces shaping the life prospects of your life, and that's why you're doing so well. Whenever you are expected to pick yourself up by the bootstraps, show the person this quote and see if they live in Chrystia Freeland paradise or the real world.